With the liberation of Tien Kwan, we have finally unlocked exosuits for everyone. As you can see right now, we have an effect called Weapons Experimentation, where the Patriot Exosuit Stratagem is available to all Helldivers. So if we go into ship management, as you can see, it is unlocked at the very bottom under Robotics Workshop. And unfortunately, I'm not able to purchase it right now, probably because too many people are trying to. It comes out at 20,000 requisition slips. For people who've been playing a lot, it shouldn't really be an issue. I have heard that it unlocks at level 25. Obviously, I can't confirm because I'm level 50, but I'd assume that it unlocks at level 25. And I haven't seen any upgrades in the ship module for it, but so anyways, today we're going to bring the Exosuit into battle against both the terminids and Automatons and test how well it does against them. So I'll see y'all in the matches. So as you can see, the Patriot Exosuit has a relatively simple call-in. It's left, down, right, up, left, down, down, and we'll call it in. And as you see, it actually pulls down the dropship, which will drop it relatively quickly. And then you can jump into it. So what I want to do here is I want to test how strong it is. So we're going to be using the breaker shotgun and see how many shots it takes to kill the mech. That's 14 shots so far. So it was a little bit more than 14. If we check this, it was about, or 13. I guess they nerfed the breaker a little bit. So we got 14 plus 7. So that's about 20 shots straight to the face for the mech to be destroyed. So as you can see in the mech, you move relatively slowly. You get 14 rockets and 1,000 rounds of ammunition for your machine gun. The mech does not turn quickly. It actually turns extremely slowly. And this isn't really helped by moving either. So firing on the left click is the rocket, and you can shoot them pretty fast actually, like quite fast. And then the machine gun has to wind up, but then it has a pretty good RPM as well. And as you can see, it does take a little bit of time for it to aim. Holding R does not do anything. And yeah, so let's test this against some enemies. So as you can see, the machine gun absolutely devastates the small enemies, and the rockets are very deadly as well, but they can get stuck on flagpoles. And now we will use rockets to take out a dropship. Of course, I'll miss 2, but it only takes 3 to destroy a dropship, which is pretty quick. I think that's about the same as like auto cannons and stuff like that as well, so don't quote me on that. But yeah, so a ton of rounds. The rockets run out quite quickly. It's only 14, which isn't very much, so I think it'd be cool to be able to reload them with like a supply pack or something. I don't know, but yeah, the machine gun is quite strong for sure. So as you can see, the machine gun absolutely wrecks through even larger patrols, and you can take down the dropships if you want, but that one already dropped its stuff, so I'm not even going to try. But we're going to go through this outpost and then just show how strong this is. The bigger one, I think that rocket just missed, unfortunately. As you can see, we have some of the bigger enemies as well, and they get wrecked as well. And let's see if we can use rockets to close that. We can, so they do seem pretty useful against outposts as well. And I'd assume they close hive holes as well. Alright, so let's see how this does against chargers. 3 plus 3. Just gonna use our machine gun to take out its leg. And it does look like that a Bile Titan will one-shot your Exosuit, so that is something to keep in mind. And I would assume that it probably takes a couple of shots to take down a Bile Titan as well using the rocket launcher. So we are back in the mech, and this time, hopefully, we will kill the Bile Titan. So we shot basically all our rockets at it. And it took about 6 rockets to take down the Bile Titan. They do one-shot. It looks like they basically one-shot the Spile Spewers, or Bile Spewers. Yeah, that's about 1, which is pretty good. And the machine gun absolutely does work as well, so really good for taking out big groups of enemies. So the machine gun does seem to be much better taking out lots of little enemies than the big Bile Spewers. It does take quite a few shots to take them out. Now let's see how the machine gun does against chargers. Honestly, it feels pretty worthless. It doesn't really seem like it's doing much at all. guy shooting it like right there. And we did finally manage to take it out. It did require someone knocking the armor off. However, it does seem to go through socket very efficiently. And the nice thing about having 1,000 rounds is it's actually a ridiculous number. I mean, it is really, really good at taking out a ton of enemies. I think that it could benefit from having more ammo on the rocket side though, as it does feel like the rockets run out extremely quickly, and while they are strong, I think that, you know, you could have a few more, especially because you can't ever call it back in. Once you call it in once, it doesn't reset, which honestly sort of sucks. I'll take these out real quick, and I got killed, that's okay. We'll meet y'all against the Automatons. So we're now going to test it against Mechs. I'm on a suicide difficulty on just an eradicate mission, so it should give us a chance to take out basically anything that we can get a chance to, and it should be fun. I have heard that they're pretty decent at taking out Mechs, so this is just your standard guys right here, and it does look like it is absolutely destroying them. I am going to keep the rockets for the bigger guys such as Hulks and the AT-ATs as well, as it looks like most of that falls off. We got the little guys that get absolutely destroyed. And we can start moving down towards these guys so we can use our rockets. It does one-shot them, which does seem very, very nice. Oops, I missed. What if we can take out multiple at the same time? Oh, come on. No, it looks like it basically only takes out one at a time. Now, hopefully we get some Hulks in here soon. Looks like we're mostly getting the walkers. There we go, there's one. So let's see how many rockets this takes. That's 1, 2, 3, 4. So it takes 4 rockets to take down Hulk, which is pretty understandable. And then I don't think any tanks have dropped, but I'd assume it's probably around 3 or 4 because that's what the drop ships take as well. But it does seem very, very strong. I mean, I could probably solo this entire mission. Well, now that they made it 425 automatons instead of like 180, I don't think it's doable anymore. Oh, here's a tank. 1, 2. I don't think this is going to pen the tank at all, honestly. Yeah, definitely not. But that's okay. I think we got it. We got most of what we needed. I'd assume that it probably takes like 2, or it probably takes like 3 to 4 rockets to take out the tank, as the tank is smoking. Oh, we almost got out of there. And so it probably wouldn't take too much. But yeah, so the mechs seem like overall really, really strong. I think they're really good against like chargers and tanks and basically anything heavy, as long as you are able to use your rockets. Once you run out of rockets though, it seems a lot worse. You turn into more of a person that takes out big crowds versus the big armored guys. I think that they could probably buff the number of rockets you get. It does seem like 14's a little bit low, especially when it takes multiple rockets to take out anything that is armored. But overall, I'd say it's a really solid stratagem. And you only get the one with the stratagems that they're giving right now, but I have heard, I haven't been able to buy it because there's been so many people who have been buying it, so you just can't buy it right now. But I have heard that you actually get 2 reloads with it. So I don't know. Yeah, it says so you get 2 uses, which is pretty good. The cooldown's a bit ridiculous. 600 seconds is absolutely insane. I'm not sure there's even a single other thing that has that long of a cooldown. If we go to the orbitals, like the orbital rail cannon, that's 300 seconds. 600, that's crazy. Even the railgun, which has an extremely long one, is 480 seconds. So 600 seconds, that's 10 minutes. Pretty insane cooldown on that. Honestly, with the only 2 uses, you could probably limit that. The mech is pretty strong. It does have a melee attack that you can use with F, but I don't think it's that strong. So, but yeah, anyways, that's the mech. I hope y'all enjoyed. Sorry, it's sort of a hectic video all over the place because I wanted to test it out against different enemies and all that. But yeah, I hope y'all enjoyed and have a great day. Thanks for watching, y'all.